Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell? Welcome to the morning show. And we're not too late.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Just trying out some new elements.
If we leave at 9 o'clock, we'll get on time.
Well, you got here a little later.
I got here at 9:09 because I knew you were going to say that and I marked the time and took a picture.
9:09.
Yeah.
Pretty good tries, but I don't think so. Anyway, morning. Happy Monday, everyone. You know what today is?
I already saw the eclipse.
Solar Eclipse Monday.
I saw it already.
Where'd you see it?
I put it on WhatsApp. You guys saw it?
In South America.
South America.
Well, it hasn't hit North America
Yeah, it
yet.
doesn't matter. An eclipse is eclipse.
Solar Eclipse Monday.
Did you see it?
That's right. Don't look at it. It's lovely.
Don't look at it. I know. Anyone have glasses?
7-Eleven has free glasses.
I looked at the one 6 years ago.
What time is it?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, right down the street.
It's closed.
Dawn, what time is the solar
So go
eclipse?
to another 7-Eleven.
I'm sorry?
What time is the solar eclipse?
Any minute now.
2 o'clock, I believe.
I think it's at
It's like
11.
between 1:45 and 3:15 or something.
Oh,
First of all, you're only going to get 60%.
Oh, I thought it was gonna go. Like 10 something to something else.
So did I.
Pacific time.
Oh.
When it comes up through New Mexico, it's Pacific time, and then it crosses into Eastern time zone.
So you're only going to get 60% from
And I only
here.
know that because Nathan told me. He read it this morning.
60%. That's like a sliver.
All I know is I got 100% of it keeping me up last night. So.
All I know is that I saw it already. The 100%. of it.
Anyone have glasses?
I had them 6 years ago. I looked at them because my high school had all the glasses, but
You have it?
in St. Augustine, my mom has them. But no.
What time?
So-
1:46.
1:46 p.m.
It starts?
It's gonna start, and yes.
So you got to go to 7-Eleven, you buy a slushie, and they give you glasses.
We're going to find 7-Eleven and head over there. I think there's, that's a
Wait,
farm store. We got to find a
wait,
7-Eleven.
There's one on
Before
Blades and Second.
I was going to stop there. I
Oh,
think
so
it's under
gonna
construction.
start and It's gonna cover. Wow, it's
It's all coned
Oh,
off.
So it's
I don't know whether it's open, but I wasn't going
That's
to
for the
go.
line
no,
of
just
the
looking.
Do you see
glasses.
Getting ready.
somebody won Powerball
Did you see?
in Oregon?
Did you see the numbers got screwed up?
Did they?
And they had to stop everything, and then, yes. Somebody says there's a fix in it. I didn't get one freaking number.
We got one. The
I
last one.
I didn't even get one.
Did you play?
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
No, I didn't get one. Then I read how here are the real numbers. The real numbers. What were the numbers they gave last night?
Oh, I don't know. Someone in Oregon, I think, won $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion.
Hate them.
Isn't
That's
that
a
insane?
good amount of money.
That's a good amount of money.
More than good.
I know. You know, I'm always like, I'll settle for Lotto. I'll settle for $1 million.
Man, I'll settle for $50 and a burger. Give me a
couple
break.
100,000.
Not one number?
I don't need the billion.
I never played.
Have you never played?
I gotta buy a ticket.
You would win.
Oh,
You would win. We would chase you with a steak. You would win. Never play. Boop, bing, hits.
yeah, I gotta buy a ticket.
I like your tattoo. Is it like a Native American or?
I think
The
I
design?
just saw design.
You
and I
just liked
like,
it?
Yeah, I like that.
Or you
Yeah.
walk into a store and they filled up your arm?
No, I went to the tattoo guy and we discussed, and he's like, "Well, I think
How many did you do at once?
one. So half of the hand, one session. Yeah.
How many
each-
do you have on that arm? 5, 6?
No, 1, 2, and one's right here.
What's with the
That's
dates?
one?
Oh, you mean those, the little one?
No, that one. That's one. That big one is one?
Yeah. 8 hours.
How many?
8 hours.
Forget about it.
What's with the dates? Are those dates?
That's my niece and nephew and my kids.
Oh.
I should get that for my ex-wives because I couldn't remember their birthdays either.
Get it for the wedding dates. No, not even that.
Divorce dates. I do have the divorce.
How was everyone's weekend? Good?
Oh,
it was
very
beautiful,
good.
right?
Oh,
Can't
Nathan.
complain.
Nathan says, "Oh yeah, something." good happened
Nathan
to
watched
me."
wrestling.
Okay, so yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, so last night, Saturday and Sunday was WrestleMania weekend, and let me tell you guys, it was the best WrestleMania in history. I'm telling you right
Oh,
now.
wow.
It
I
was-
heard it was really spectacular.
If you've been there for for Sunday night, well, let me tell you, there were some appearances there that I did not expect to happen. So, to anybody who didn't see Sunday, spoiler alert right now. I'm gonna spoil all the details.
We need like a disclaimer. Spoiler alert.
So, of course, in the match, it was Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns for the undisputed title, and of course, it was Bloodline rules, and of course, that means anything goes. And for Roman's sake, well, low blow, eye gouging, anything goes. Of course, Roman was being his cocky self, obviously, making mocks at Cody and his mama. The match was very, very good, and then later on, it was getting good. Cody had it for hand, then Jimmy, one of Roman's people, came out and intervened. Then Jay came out. Long story short, I don't want to go into this too long. John Cena came back. The Undertaker
Cena.
helped.
He's been around forever.
I know.
The Undertaker's still around?
Yeah, he came back last night, and he choke slammed the Rock.
Of course he will.
He choke slammed the
I don't
Rock.
know.
So is
I don't
any
know
of
any of
this
the new
real, or
players.
is this all
It's all
staged?
scripted.
It's all scripted.
Yeah,
and
it's all
staged?
staged.
There are some.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some that are scripted, but there are some cases where it does get a little bit heated, and it does turn real sometimes.
If you watch the movies, they'll tell you they do get heated. My first wife, she was dating a guy who used to be a ref at the Meadowlands, and he says to me, "Don't get them upset because they'll break script and they'll hit you really. The refs got hit the worst. That's why you see they're always calling like 100 people over.
So you got to know. See, when we were little, my brother used to love watching
I used
that
to love
on
watching
TV,
it, yeah.
but he didn't know it was scripted.
No,
So
it's
he
scripted.
picked up my sister one day and thought she would bounce like they all bounce. She didn't.
oh
Yeah.
no.
She broke her arm because he just like let her go,
Yeah.
and down she went.
Frankie dislocated Freddie's arm.
So there's things that should be like disclaimers. You shouldn't let your children watch this. This is for professionals. There's mats. He let her go on the couch and thought the couch would break her fall. Yeah, it did.
My ex-wife was your height. So-
My height?
Her height.
I think
She's
she's
smaller than you. And but you're built. And we were watching, well, there's
Small
a
and
reason.
powerful.
The reason I'm telling you this, we were watching wrestling because back in the day, we were big WWF fans. And there's something called a figure 4 leg lock. You know what a figure 4 is?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So she says to me, "That's a bunch of baloney." I said, "Oh no," because Juji used to wrestle. So I put myself in a figure 4, and she put the pressure. She almost broke my kneecap.
your ex-wife got you?
And she was your height, and she pressed down on the figure 4 the way it's done, a certain lock, and you could break somebody's leg. So-
You're a big guy.
Yeah, and she was a small girl, and this is why I'm telling you, even though it's scripted, they hurt each other. They have, they'll cut themselves and then they'll patch it up so that they put, what they do is they put a rough finger and they go like this, and all of a sudden it starts to bleed. They have a lot of things that they do to make the match better. A lot of them have broken backs. A lot of them have died of steroids and different drugs, painkillers.
Like, I'm sorry to say this, what's the point?
It's entertainment.
How is it
Just
entertaining?
Wondering.
Entertainment.
It's
It's billion-dollar
entertainment.
business. Why don't you play football? You ever seen football players' hands? The fingers go in every direction, and they wear gloves.
No, but that's like a different sport.
Yeah, that's not
but you-
scripted.
That's right. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
No, well.
well.
You think football's
I'm
scripted?
not saying that.
Let's not get into that.
I'm not saying that. That's the big controversy. I'm not,
Really?
But have you seen some of the plays of the guys purposely missed tackles?
Yeah.
My day, you didn't miss an open field tackle. I don't know.
I watched the Country Music Awards
maybe they're
over
just
the
not as
weekend.
good as they were back then.
No.
Oh no.
Now they're doing away with tackling around the waist. Okay, so I'm gonna tackle you, and you're coming at me, and you make a move. What the hell do you think I'm gonna tackle you from? Your ankle? I'm gonna grab your
You
ankle.
can't tackle below the waist?
You can't grab around the waist anymore.
Where are you going to grab?
Mm-hmm.
Can't
This
grab
is the
the
big
head.
controversy.
You can't grab their head
You
clearly.
can't hit the head.
pull
You
the
can't
head
hit the
mask.
waist.
Can't
Pretty
go
soon
legs.
pretty soon you
Can't
can't
go
hit
over the
'em.
legs.
I heard something say that pretty soon they might just go away with tackling and have it be flags.
That's what I'm hearing. The NFL is turning into a sissy sport.
Oh, that's not nice.
The problem is that in college football, you're running the 45-yard dash.
Disclaimer.
You're running the 45-yard dash in 4 seconds, and you weigh 300 pounds, and you're 1% body fat. You're sheer muscle.
Wow.
That's a train coming at you.
Yeah.
And you hit somebody with that kind of muscle, it hurts. So, no more accidents.
Grace went to Tortuga. I didn't realize that was in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Is it always in Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale Park.
Tortuga's a country.
No, it's a music festival.
Dry Tortugas.
Dry tortugas are not a country. They're
Islands off of Key West.
Tortuga,
She's a little
Tortola.
tired.
Yeah.
Abby, you didn't want to go?
No, I didn't have tickets. But I
It's Tortola.
Tortuga tickets.
Sell out in like the first
is in
day that
the
they're
British
open.
Virgin Islands.
Really? Wow.
It's the whole weekend?
Tortuga is based off a shipwreck.
Where is Tortola?
British Virgin Islands.
Where's that?
Caribbean.
By.
Wait, it's off the
British Virgin Islands.
wait, it's off the coast of Key West, right?
The dry tortugas are.
Yeah. Poor Grace, you're
How many,
exhausted.
how many tortugas are there?
6.
There's 6 Tortugas? You have
I
no
don't even know what
idea.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's all by the Virgin Islands, right? By the
It's
the Virgin Islands of
But
Puerto
there's
Rico.
also a place off Key West called Dry Tortugas.
The dry tortugas.
Yeah, so there's
What the hell is that?
there are islands in the Florida Keys, I believe.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
a Tortuga?
And why is it dry?
Spanish for turtle.
That's what
so
I thought.
there's-
Tortugas.
So,
Oh, that makes sense.
so there's
we do tie it all together at some point here in the
so
morning
there's the
show.
British Virgin Islands, the ones off the coast of the British Virgin Islands, and the ones off the coast of the Key West.
British Virgin Islands, is that by the Virgin Islands?
Yes.
That's off of Puerto Rico.
Yes.
So there's British and American Virgin Islands?
Yes.
British
And they're called Tortuga?
Tortola.
Tortola?
Tortola.
Me. Wow.
She's the boater.
I've been
There.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Did you go by boat?
on a cruise.
You're starting to sound like you go to land.
You know, the Lynn kids, they travel a lot,
Didn't the Lynn kids also go to
bet you
Haiti
did.
when they had the earthquake?
unfortunately.
Yeah, that was
yes.
very sad. A few of them actually
That was very sad.
died.
I just have a question for the guys. I went out for dinner the other night, and our table is right next to the bathroom.
Ugh, that's it. They gotta go.
The guys that walk out of the bathroom, I don't understand why they can't put their pants on in the bathroom.
No.
Why are you coming
Thank you.
in there?
Thank you. Why can't you finish getting dressed in the bathroom?
We cannot do that.
Yes, you can.
Women do.
We have.
And we take care of the kids in the bathroom and we all come out dressed. Why do the men come out
Because we have to
adjusting?
make adjustments.
Can't you adjust in the bathroom?
No.
That should be new.
Thank you. You all understand.
Let me
If
give you.
you're
Let me
adjusting
give.
things, that should be in a bathroom.
Yeah.
This must be a new thing because I don't do that when I
see you adjust.
Guess
Let me-
it's a thing.
Let me tell you something. You have to adjust.
I
Because
don't.
if I'm in the bathroom and these guys are in there, I'm not going to adjust with these guys in there.
can't
I'm
They're
not-
all adjusting too.
I'm-
So you want to adjust in front of everyone?
Not just the 3 people that you're in the stall. Not
I'm walking. I'm walking out the bathroom, making the adjustments. What you're seeing is the end product.
Wash your hands again then.
I just don't understand.
You don't wash your hands after you adjust. You wash them
I
before
don't have
you
to
adjust.
adjust. If I were adjusting
You,
things, that'd be
a guy,
weird.
a
You're
guy.
in the same pants all day. Why can't you just put
No,
them back the way they were
no.
before
You see,
went to
because
the
you
bathroom?
don't understand the male anatomy.
But
But
I
you've
don't.
been living with the same stuff your whole life. You should know how it sits.
No, she says we're hot.
You know, I'll grant you that you don't want to like adjust
Morning.
it from the boys, but like you can adjust it when you.
That's a weak
No, you can't adjust
excuse.
in the pubicle.
Weak
hot?
It's not a
excuse.
pubicle
Weak
either.
excuse.
A pubicle. Listen, Tortola, the pubicle. You need adjustment pubicles.
Agree with this.
Are they hot? Are the mics hot, Helga? They're good?
So
Good
we
morning
can-
to you.
Sit down. What are you standing there for? Go over there. There's a camera. So you have to make adjustments as you walk. You don't understand. It is not you guys are always in the same position. No.
Why? Our things don't change, but just put it away, button your pants, zip it up
No,
before you walk
no,
out of the
no,
bathroom.
no.
And it wasn't one. I got to watch multiple
Hold on
men
a second.
walk
Hold on a
out
second.
doing this.
Let's ask the real question, the real elephant in the room. What are you doing watching a man make adjustments? First of all, that's not even your job.
We were sitting at a round table.
No. If a woman comes out and there's a breast hanging out of her dress, that's something you notice, right? That you would notice that.
Being aware of the room. And as women, we gotta make sure we're not getting murdered. So you gotta keep eyes on everything.
We're
at
not
all
getting murdered.
times.
You're sitting at a table with friends, and you're sitting there, and I'm watching guys come out.
It's
of
like
the
I'm
bathroom.
sitting here in the bathroom. It's like where the Easter Bunny is. So I had like this view
I
of that.
think you should raise your eyes above the waterline. You ain't got to be looking in that direction.
That's just where your eyes go. It's not
No,
like
no,
looking
that's where your eyes go. That's where your eyes.
Say if you're embarrassed
Do you do
to.
that? Do you when you're at a restaurant, you sit there, you watch guys coming out, you watch their midsection, or they make their adjustments? You don't do that.
No.
Yes, you do. You're lying. Wow, I can't believe that.
And that was the second
I
restaurant.
just walked in here and I'm lying already.
The first restaurant I went to was right next door to your restaurant. It was an hour and 20 minutes to get in.
El Camino?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we left.
Yep.
Where do
Left.
you work, Casey? I forgot.
Do you believe this?
Fiolina.
Sarge doesn't do that, right? You don't watch guys adjusting when they come out of the bathroom.
Oh no.
Who the hell wants to
I look
watch
at
that?
my husband and don't look at the guy.
Thank you. This one sits there, and this is her at the table.
I'm just observing.
There's one.
Just
There's
observing
two.
the situation.
There's three.
Say you're
I
not
will.
around
I don't watch people adjust either.
You watch guys adjust?
No, I don't.
Do you watch guys pee in what is it, the pubicle?
No,
Yeah.
because they have this wall thing.
The cubicle.
Oh, so you know there's a wall.
Yeah,
So
but
you look at the wall. Do you look over the wall?
no. I'm not answering that.
What's that like for guys? That part of like growing up and learning is like where you look when you go to, what's it called? A urinal.
It's a pubicle.
A urinal.
It's a pubicle.
You know, when you're raising your sons and you teach them how to use the urinal, right? They're little boys. You're like, you just look here. You don't look there. You don't look there. You don't talk. Is it a whole cultural experience?
No, you guys are way over the top. First of all, Michelle used to want to take the boys to the women's bathroom because she says, all right, you have to clean them with tissue. I says, get the hell out of here. I used to take to the kids, here's the pee-pee thing, do it there, finish your business, let's go wash your hands. That's it. It was bada bing and bada boom.
Here's
It
the
was nothing
pee-pee
more.
thing. Do your business and wash your hands.
That's right. What are you doing? I'm going to educate them about the wall. and
That's
the
what I was
this and-
wondering.
No, man, I ain't got time for all that. Where's all this drama coming from watching guys come out of the bathroom? You think I really care what a guy's jocking in motion is? Says, yo, bro, why you walking? I don't do that.
Great.
What is wrong with you?
One time in third grade, my brother and his friends were in the school bathroom, and they were doing pull-ups on the bathroom stall, and they were genuinely seeing who could do the most pull-ups. And the kid in the stall next to them was doing his stuff, and he was younger, so he reported them.
As they were peeping.
Yeah, he was like, they're peeping on me while I was
Aw.
pooping. And so my brother got detention for a really long time. He had 2 weeks of detention straight. And him and all of his buddies. Well, then they were like, oh, they were escaping. because if you like pull yourself up, there was like a window.
Oh, jeez.
And they thought they were escaping, so then they got put on like watch to make sure they're not gonna run out. And then it finally like came out. The boys were like, "I'm never working out again," and the teachers were like, "What?" And they were like, "We were just trying to see who could do the most pull-ups," and then we got detention for a month.
Oh my God. What'd your parents say?
My parents were mad because they thought he was peeping on some guy, and then they thought he was trying to escape. And then my brother was like,
That's in high school?
No, third grade.
Oh my gosh.
And like they were babies.
Third grade.
This is why you homeschool your
You
kids.
don't think to skip school at age 10.
I got suspended for stealing
was it
popcorn, and
no
it was the same thing. I got blamed for something that I didn't even do, and I got suspended for it, and my mom still.
For eating popcorn?
Same.
For stealing
By
popcorn?
middle school, it was like frowned upon to share food. And my friend was at a table and he had popcorn, and me and my friends were like, "Oh, let's go get some popcorn. He's our friend." We go walk over there, and he's like, "Yeah." And then Dean Bernie comes strutting over, and she's like, "Abby," and I'm like,
What?
"What?" And I'm like shoving popcorn in my mouth. She's like, "Take this off." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go in there, and then my friend Tyler, he's sitting next to me, and we're both like sitting there getting screamed at. He starts crying, and I'm like, "Hey, that's our friend. Like, you can ask him. We just asked him if we could have some. We didn't
You
steal
were
it."
just sharing his popcorn?
Yeah, he was sharing his popcorn with us.
That's-
She was like, "You were stealing," and I was like, "Yeah, I just went up there and then we got suspended, and my mom had to pay like a $500 fine because it was stealing." She was not happy.
What kind of school did you go to?
A public school.
That was a public school?
Yeah.
Hey,
The worst
hey, yo.
public school ever. But yeah, I
Where
got
is
suspended.
this?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. I got me and him got suspended for it, and the other kid literally was like,
Is
"Yeah,
the
like,
principal still there?
oh no, we have a different. There's a different principal, but
I would
like
definitely bring this up again.
it was crazy.
$500.
That's
My
crazy.
mom didn't even care. My mom didn't
I
even
went to
care.
I went to a private school. Private, it was better, and I did a lot of dumb stuff and never got suspended.
Yes, it was a private school.
You just didn't
Hey,
get
yo,
caught.
hold on. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, no lie. That story's no. If you thought that was bad, wait till you hear mine. Well, I know. Well, no. For me, it was bad because yo, I kid you not. Still to this day, I'm still pissed about this. So this is back when I was in like third or second grade, and I was at my after school care, right? So and I was in art class, getting ready to do some art projects or whatever. I kid you not, I got called out by these two like fourth, fifth grade blonde chicks.
What's wrong with that?
Oh come on, don't. Oh.
You got a problem?
No, all right. But listen, I didn't know them. I don't know them. Never seen them from my life. And they called me out. So these two, the two blonde girls called me out.
The two blonde girls.
What'd they call you out
What'd they
for?
say? What happened?
Here's the thing, though. I'm getting to that. So they called me out.
Sorry.
I was like, okay, like, what did I do? And then she come to the hall, and then she told me that I hit her friend. No, I never saw him before in my life. So I never saw him before. I was like, no, I don't know you. And I kid you not, she's like, that's what. She said, yes, you did. And she grabbed me by my wrist and dragged me to the head person in the cafe who's running the whole thing. She asked me the same question. Did I hit her? I said no. And she again, did I hit her? No. Guess what happened?
You got in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I had to sit in the cafe, miss out on art class. My dad. Oh my God, my dad came. She told him. I went home, and let's just say there was a belt, a big belt, and lots of screaming. Oh, and no.
And you didn't even do it.
But you didn't
No,
do
I
anything.
didn't. No, and it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. I had to. This is so old-fashioned. I had to get a piece of paper and write, "I will not hit a girl over and over, front to back," and I was punished for a week.
Did you have
You
to,
didn't even
My
do
mom
it.
grabbed
No,
me
I
for
didn't do
3
it to her.
months.
your mom grounded you for 3 months?
Yeah, after I didn't even steal anything.
Stealing
Well,
popcorn.
my mom's just like that.
Yeah, but you see, you can't be that way. Moms and dads should understand. They accused Giovanni when he was in kindergarten of showing his pee-pee in school. And there was this whole thing because they wanted to throw him out of school. So I went in there, I says, okay, let's do this. And I said, let me ask you a question. Is my son circumcised? And she says, well, I didn't really see it. I said, bring her. I said the same question. Is my son circumcised? And I looked at her. I went, well, let's me hear it. And they couldn't answer it. Lies!
So what happened?
Nothing. I got the woman fired. Wait a minute, you're gonna throw my kid out of school? I can't go after her to get her fired? That
Wow.
was inappropriate, right?
Things to do.
I had something similar, sort of.
You got somebody fired? Or you
No.
shot your pee-pee?
No, I involuntarily broke a student's arm in kindergarten.
You what?
Wait, what?
Involuntarily.
It was an accident.
Yeah, what
How'd you
happened?
do that?
Well, we were playing in the sandcastle, in the sandbox, and I knocked over a sandcastle, and she was like, "I'm telling," and I was super scared I would get in trouble.
So you put her in a headlock?
No, so I was ran over a teacher. I saw her coming, and went right before she could tell, she tripped over her own feet and broke her arm.
She broke over her arm.
You tripped her, didn't you?
No,
You
I did
tripped
not. I did not trip her. I was just watching. No, this school.
You hit her with a stick?
No, the school thought it was a great idea to have this log between the grass and the concrete, and she tripped over the log. That was the last time they. That's the last time they had a
that was
log.
God.
But
God, throw that log at her.
the teacher never found out I knocked over the sandcastle. So, but I feel really bad. So.
How
I'm
you got a
sure.
story too?
You know you're gonna take that story to the
No,
grave,
no.
right? You
Yeah.
broke your kid's arm.
She was a
You got somebody fired?
child.
You got somebody
You
fired.
got somebody fired?
Oh yeah, but that was the story. It was condominium. We got some issues with the management, with the manager, and they made they towed the car which was registered, and so the first thing what we did, we called police. We did a ticket, report, and then we found out that the towing company was with the manager, and they towed 15 cars, and they made a lot of money because it's like 150 or 250 per, like
Per
they
car.
were getting per car. So, and then I escalated to the board, and 3 months later, he was fired.
Don't mess with Sarge.
That's crazy because my car got towed out of my friend's driveway in a gated community.
How did
And
they do that?
Right, and it was because their community was like paying them to tow people's cars, and my dad had to pay $298.98
Oh, wow.
exact cash
To get
and
the
they
car
wouldn't
out.
Give my car back.
Didn't you see
It's
the
expensive.
Didn't you see the cop that was
It's a money
here?
grab.
The cop that was on the show here?
Oh,
There's a cop from New
Oh,
York.
yeah.
That guy stole my car 3 different times. 3 different cars. They had me pegged. He says to me, Willows Point. Yep, that was me. He was a cop undercover, and they had a sting operation for 8 years, and they stole my car 3 different times, 3 different cars.
I had something again similar. Right before I moved in the cottage, like the day I was supposed to move in, we were at this we thought it was a good hotel, but it was a bad hotel, and bad hotel because of what happened. And I get a call at like 5 a.m. My mom says come down. Even we all they were nice enough to give me my own room, my parents. But I was like, what's happening? And she said our car was stolen. And stuff like that. And we thankfully got it back, but but the hotel just let it happen, and the police followed the guy all the way to Miami before stopping them because they needed proof that the car was actually being stolen, and then brought them back. And all my stuff was in the back too because I was moving in, and it was really scary. We saw where they popped the keyhole and everything, and apparently with keyless cars, once you get in, they know a way to start in like 5-10 seconds. So it's
You could steal a car in under a minute.
I know it's very scary. So like
I knew a gang that did it.
yeah, so
Well,
like
it's not a locksmith.
Stayed
I'm
the
talking about
locksmith.
street guys. Street
Yeah.
guys can pop a car in
but
less than a
the
minute.
gang got arrested, and I believe now they're in jail.
All right, should we take a commercial break?
Yes, we're going to Tortuga.
To the dry ones as opposed to the wet. I saw, are there wet Tortugas too?
For some, what?
Are there wet Tortugas? Or are they only
The hell-
dry?
Why is it dry tortuga? Why is it dry? They don't drink?
The dry tortuga is an island in Key West. The tortillas are something else.
The tortola is.
That's even something
Virgin
else.
Islands. Yeah, you kept saying the wrong word, and I was like, "There's tortola."
It's her fault. She said
Tortuga or Tortola?
you
That's
said
the
it was.
question. More to come on the other side of
what
this
is it?
commercial break. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio B. We'll be right
Right
back.
in the word tortola.
Tortola, Tortuga.
Tortuga.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Wings, we also sell them. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
Addiction is more than just a word. It's the endless cycle of trying to stay clean, using again, and feeling trapped, like there's no way out. At Stillwater Wellness Group, we understand the hardship of addiction and are dedicated to helping you find your way back. Call now to speak with an addiction specialist and learn how we can help you rebuild, rediscover, and renew your life. Find your true self at Stillwater Wellness Group. Call now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call. Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Wiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 866-484-5868. That's 866-484-5868. Again, call 866-484-5868. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. I just want to say this portion of the show is brought to you by the J.C. Dreesen Show, May 14th. We sold tickets over the weekend.
You're so funny because I get an alert every time the tickets get sold, and you must also, because then you text me. You screenshot it.
Yeah, because you have to keep track.
I have it all in the orders.
You have to put it in a book.
We're going to have to put someone on that to organize that.
No, you have to draw a map for the seating. Because the VIPs are the ones that are buying right now. You can get a VIP ticket, get a great seat. And we have to isolate them.
Events.amp2.tv. Get your tickets today. And if you tickets of box of 10 or more, you get $2 off. So $21 instead of $23, which is a great deal. Sit with your friends.
You have no idea what I had to go through with Gio on Saturday. Because he says to me that he says things. He doesn't say these things. So when people try to buy them and it doesn't work, they call me.
I'm still envisioning the kindergarten story now. See, you put that in my head, and that's all I can say.
The kindergarten story?
With Gio. And now you got me thinking about that. And I'm like, I can't think about those two things in the same day.
It has to be done. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Here's my next question. Are you a dolphin or a salmon? This was my morning podcast.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Are you like a dolphin or a salmon?
Are you
Dolphin,
a salmon
hands
or are you
down.
a dolphin?
Like
It's a
monkey
big
or
difference.
Porpoise.
You know, dolphins are the most dangerous animal in the ocean.
But they're mammals.
Yeah.
They have
but
breasts and they give birth.
They are smart.
They're incredibly smart. That's why I want to be a
So-
dolphin.
But now, what about the salmon that swims upstream and is determined, no matter what, to get to where they lay their eggs?
Salmons are big dummies. Dolphins are smart.
No, they're not dummies. Salmons are they go, even if there's no water and they have to go and land, they got to go there.
So they say salmon swim upstream against all odds.
Against all odds.
And they keep going, swimming upstream against the current. Dolphins go with the flow. They go with the flow of the water. They do what they need to do. They get where
They
they have
make
to
the
get.
flow.
But they're more in flow and in
They're more intelligent.
fluid. It wasn't even intelligent. It was just going with the flow or swimming upstream. to get where
Dolphins
you
are
need
the
to go.
only other creature apart from humans that we know of to do things like play and mate and like have fun and stuff for pleasure.
The whale says that too.
Yeah.
So when in scuba training they tell you if you come across a dolphin, you pull in your arms and your legs almost like a fetal position, because dolphins are notorious for grabbing your hand or your fin or anything that they can get a hold of that's like extended, and they'll go to the bottom and hold you down and drown you and then just leave you.
Dolphins?
Yeah.
Why? I
Dolphins
thought dolphins
kill-
play well with humans.
No, they.
Those are only in captivity. Wow.
Well, the ones that are like around people all the time, they get like kind of domesticated. But if you're like in the ocean, you come across a dolphin, they'll kill you.
Do you know
And then play with your body,
what
like
eats-
for fun.
What eats a dolphin?
A whale.
What else?
A shark.
A shark.
Sharks are
sharks.
awesome.
So sharks are deep water dwellers. So the dolphin figures if I bring this yummy big thing down to the sharks, they won't get eaten. Let me tell you, dolphins are one of the most intelligent animals in the water.
So are you a dolphin or a salmon? Are you more like?
Well, let me answer this. Let me answer by saying this: 98% of everybody is a salmon, because you're raised to go to school, yet you'll take a job to make a living, and you'll keep going at it and keep going at it and keep going at it until eventually you find your niche and your goal. It could be 40, like me, 46. So we're
You're
all
46?
salmons. We're not smart enough to be.
I would
dolphins.
Go with the flow.
I would
I'll say
argue though,
salmons. Yeah,
if
argue.
salmons go like against the flow, what we're doing is we're basically going with the flow each and every time in our little petty.
You go to
human
school,
life.
what you graduate for? What was your major?
She's
to
still
go to
in school.
I'm still in school. I'm
Okay, so what's your major?
computer animation.
So let's say that at
Where do
the
you
end
go?
of your senior year, computer animation, you apply for jobs, you don't get jobs, and you don't get jobs, and you're looking for a job, and you get a job at UPS. You're gonna take it?
Yeah.
So isn't that against the flow?
No.
Oh, so the flow is, okay, you taking any job?
I mean, you
No.
wanted me to work at Amazon for the longest.
I wanted you to get a job, not Amazon, any job, because you were complaining you had no money.
But there are people that just go with the flow in life and watch life unfold before their eyes, and they take the opportunity, they seize the moment, and they just go in flow. There are other people that are like the salmon, where you're going upstream and you're constantly fighting to get where you need to get.
But the fight isn't that. The fighting is at the end of the rainbow. You're doing this job because you have to until you find the job that you want.
What if it's not a job? What if it's just how you go through life?
Serge is a good example of doing all the different things that you've done in your life until you now are going to school to do the thing you really want to do.
Yes, that's true.
So you're a salmon. You're the biggest salmon in this room because you have proven that you will continue to fight till you get what
But
you
maybe she's a dolphin going with the flow of opportunity that's presented to her.
Yeah,
And then I switched to
that's
this because I didn't know what else to do.
You are the salmon.
You
I
are
am.
the salmon. We're
And
all
Sarge
salmons.
might be the Sarge might be the dolphin.
No,
Hers
she's
could go
the
either
salmon.
way.
We graduate to be dolphins. Then you
What are you?
run the flow. I'm still a salmon. I'm still looking for my treat.
You sound like Russ.
I'm still looking.
I think we can arguably say that like it's a 50-50 between a salmon and a dolphin, because like, well, to each their own, but like 50 of you goes with the flow, but another 50 of you wants to fight against it and do what you want.
Everybody wants to fight against it.
Is that
the question is you
statistical?
can't afford to.
Is that actually statistical? 50% of us are go with the flow, and 50% of us don't.
No.
Oh.
As in like you as an individual, 50% salmon, 50% dolphin.
What are you? I'm more like a turtle, like a tortoise.
You're a tortoise.
tortola.
I don't know. I do go with the flow, but I also
You don't go with the flow.
No,
there ain't nothing about you that goes with the flow.
I actually.
He does.
You actually what? You
Do
actually
go with the
say
flow.
you do?
No, he goes with the flow.
He's incognito. This guy is so against the flow.
Why?
If you watch him long enough, you'll see the different
I
things
think
he
he's
does.
in the flow. I think he's
He
just.
makes you think he's in the flow.
No, I just
He's
go.
a very
then he's
good-
a magician. Okay.
I just go where life takes me, you know. And if life takes me somewhere completely unexpected, I'll take it and stuff like that. Like I would say, like after college, I want to stay here in Florida. But if life gives me a great opportunity, I'll take it. So like,
But you can afford to do that?
maybe,
Maybe? What's the maybe about it? I say yes or no. You can afford it or not afford it.
yes, I can afford it in my life.
Okay, now suppose you couldn't.
I
And you
would-
had to get a job to stay here.
I would still do it.
What would you do?
I would still do something because I like Florida.
But you would do what? You'll clean floors, you mop
Yeah.
dishes until you find your niche.
Yeah.
Well, there's the salmon.
But that's like everybody.
That's what I just said. Everybody's a salmon.
We're very philosophical today.
Until you
I think
graduate
you could be-
and you get your
I think it
groove.
depends. You can be both. Like I want to be like the dolphin.
You know what it depends is?
Yes, I do.
What's in
Adult
it depends.
diapers.
Yeah.
But I think it depends on the situation. I want to be the dolphin. I want to go with the flow and seize the opportunity.
Everybody
but,
wants to be
But
a
then there are
dolphin.
times where I feel like last night's because I've been
You're
up
a
since
salmon.
3:30.
You're a salmon.
I'm fighting to keep going today because I got to be, do what we got to do.
Without the fight, you'll never turn into a dolphin.
Yeah, 3:30. Ever wake up in the middle of the night and your brain goes crazy? Yes. I was sitting there thinking, did I forget my dry cleaner not send me a dress from 2 months ago? Am I missing a skirt? I'm laying there thinking, what in my closet is missing?
No, that's just insane information.
That is just insanity
You
thinking.
shouldn't tell people that, by the way.
At 3:30, why does your brain do crazy things in the
Not
middle of the
your
night?
brain, your brain.
As if it matters. So I woke up this morning, I looked for the dress, it was there. And I'm not even wearing the dress.
Dawn,
I didn't even want it today.
I know what you're talking about. Like it's.
Of course he does.
Like the
You couldn't
second-
find your dress?
No, like the second I go to sleep, I'm trying to sleep. My mind goes all over the place.
It's crazy.
It is
Crazy,
crazy.
you relate to that.
I'm sorry, you mumbled something. I didn't hear quite what you said.
We missed you. I missed you anyway.
Grace, do you know? You know what that's like when you try to fall asleep, but then your mind just drifts. Yeah.
And then it latches onto some random thought.
Yeah.
And then you just hyperfixate on it.
Yeah.
It's always did I lock the door? Did I lock my car? Did I lock this? Did I lock the store? Did I?
Does it matter?
Yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, I should go. Like, when I was working retail, I would be like, I didn't lock the store. I didn't do it. I need to go. And I would go and check. It was locked every time.
There are days I leave here.
Be like, screw it.
That's what he's like. Freddie, I forgot to blow out the candle. Okay. What are you going to do? I said, I'm going back. Leave it. I can't. It's a candle. And I come back, and the candle had burned itself out, which is why he didn't blow it out, because it had burned to the bottom. Did you lock it? It's locked. Turn on the alarm. It's fine.
Yeah, like yesterday was crazy too, because like I had this itch in the evening. I had gone out to Walmart and I had gotten like art supplies for myself. I got a new sketchbook, I got a new, pens and stuff. But there was this itch at the back of my mind when I was in my room, like something's off, everything's off. I don't like this. Oh my god. And
You
like
had an itch in the back and scratch it.
I did. Like it was like, okay, no, this is not working. I need to like do something.
You
And
should have
it was
gone
just-
running.
No, I'm too lazy for that.
I did that after, and then
Same.
go running. Clears your head. You run, Sarge?
Yes, I actually had a situation once. I used to live in New York, and my mom forgot to turn the oven all the way till the end. It was on melt. So 4 hours later, we're coming back home, and everything black. The whole house. After that accident, every time I have like, oh, I have to check this, I will run or drive
Check
and
the
go
oven.
back and check everything. Yeah.
You check the oven.
Yeah.
And your brain can make it crazy.
It's funny. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'll write an idea and I'll script it out. And then by 4 o'clock, it doesn't work.
3 o'clock in the morning, I chug a whole water bottle and go right to bed.
Then you'll be peeing all night.
Wait, you drink water before you go to bed?
No, I bring it when I wake
She wears a
up.
pamper.
You don't just like wake up.
She's young. It doesn't matter.
I drink a bottle of water before
I drink water before bed all the time.
You should wake up in the morning and have a bottle of water. It
That's what I
changes,
Yeah, that's what I do.
I did that this
changes your
morning.
metabolism.
I don't drink water.
Usually when I
You
eat
don't
coffee,
drink
I
water?
drink some
Yeah.
Why?
Like
That's why it starts your growth.
Look, when I'm back to drinking, Freddie.
Okay.
I'm
Is that
back.
water?
Oh God.
I'm back.
It's bad.
Water is actually really good for you. And actually, a lot of your body
I've
is
heard.
water.
I've heard.
This is my job, and I really chug down water because of that.
So I realized a migraine for 4 days means I probably need hydration. So
Go to Splash.
I thought about it, but then I thought, let me start with some water first before I get an IV for 2 hours.
Let me
I
tell you
don't
what the
have the
problem is
attention to
with
sit
that
there for 2
hydration.
hours.
When they do it,
Wait, when are you doing
you
that?
miss it. A week later, you're like, try
That's
it
why
out.
you got. I almost went this weekend, but I figured let me start drinking some water instead.
Sorry, IV for water?
IV hydration.
What's that?
It's like
It's like when you go to the hospital and they put an IV bag on you. Well, this thing has all sorts of stuff they put in it.
So the humans
Wow.
needs to
we
drink
did a
a
show.
lot of water. Depends on the weight. So there is a formula, but at least like for my weight, I need to drink 2.3 liters every day to stay healthy.
Do you drink that much?
Yes, I drink 6 bottles of water during the like every 2 hours.
I heard the average though is 8. I heard the average though for humans is 8 cups of water a day.
Well, it's something about that, but you need to calculate because we can be like
It's half your body weight in ounces
I'm going
of
to tell you
water
how
a
much
day.
water you should drink. When your urine turns white.
Clear.
Clear, yeah.
That's how I judge it.
Yeah.
I start stinking you water.
Then you're
Clear.
good.
Things to
Yeah.
do. We've been all over the place
But I
today.
discovered that that isn't always true, but that's a different animal. You gotta clean your kidneys.
Things to do.
What isn't actually? And I'm being 100% serious when I say this. Isn't water really good for your kidneys? Like,
Yes.
It is.
It's good for everything.
We came out of water.
Imagine being allergic to water.
Do you know the only salty thing on the human body
Everybody
is your
just went full
tears?
mother milk.
Yeah.
That's because we came out of the ocean.
Back to the salmon and the dolphin.
Back to the salmon and
I
we
wanna
were
be an
once.
octopus. I don't know about
You?
you. I want to be an octopus.
You want to be an octopus?
That see, this is that's so easy. It's so she just walked into that one.
Why do you want to be an octopus?
Because octopus are very smart.
Well, they're not. They're
So you know that
slippery.
documentary? You know that documentary?
All women are octopuses.
Why?
Octopusi? What's a multiple octopus?
No. On that note, we're gonna wrap up. 'cause I
Wait,
know
what
where
is a
you're going.
multiple octopuses?
An octopi.
And that's what I just said.
You were. That's not what you were going to say,
What'd I
though.
say?
You were going to say something else. So,
You're
but
an
it's-
octopi.
It's an octopi. You were going to say something else.
Octopusi.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
It was close. Isn't that a word?
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Please protect your eyes. Do not look up at the sun today during the solar eclipse.
But if you do, come into studio. Let us know how blind you are.
Yeah, just don't. Do it right. Apparently, you can do something with a shoebox, too.
You can hold a piece of paper. It's only 60%. It's not even worth it.
Go check it out.
Look at the WhatsApp or the TikTok. They'll show you the ones from South America. 100%. It looks really, really good.
Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you midday.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.